Welcome to Brad's Collection and Braden's Toy Show.
Hey there guys, how y'all doing today? Today we have the B notebook. You seen yesterday we went through the A's. This was a request from one of our subscribers. So hopefully all y'all will take a look through what I got. But this is the wrestling autographs. Let's start with a B. Here we go, let's get started. The very first one, actually the smaller one, this is independent wrestler Brady Pierce. He wrestles here in the Carolinas. He signed the back of it. Outside of that, we have Bruno Sammartino. I met Bruno at a Wrestle Reunion show before WrestleMania 27 in Atlanta. So this was at a hotel in Atlanta right down the street from WrestleMania where I went that year. After that, we have the late Brian Christopher, a.k.a. Grandmaster Sexay. This was via fan mail. It says, "To my friend Brad, Grandmaster Sexay, Brian Christopher, stay cool." It's a very cool autograph. Rest in peace, Brian Christopher. And then we go another person that's passed away. This is Balls Mahoney. And I think I got this in a mystery bag or something like that full of autographs. And here we go. Bobby the Brain Heenan, who I've met several times. He was at Mid Lady Legends Fan Fest. And I believe this was the NWA Fan Fest that I got this one. The first time I seen him in Atlanta in 2011. Brady was just a wee fella. And he was there then. But we met him many times after that. And Brady, you remember the story about you and Bobby Heenan?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I had a Hulkamania shirt.
He's probably 3-4 years old at the time.
Yeah, I'm really young. And I have a Hulkamania shirt. And I walk past him. What was he in, like a wheelchair or something?
Mm-hmm.
And he walks past and he looks at me and he gives me the birdie. And I thought it was towards me, so I started getting sad. But then it was just the shirt because it was Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, Bobby always had some humor right up to the end. And then we go after that, we have the late Buddy Landale. He was at WrestleCade the year before he passed away, actually. So this is Brad Best Wishes, Nature Boy Buddy Landale. There we go. After that, the late Blackjack Mulligan, who is the grandfather to Bray Wyatt, the father to Barry Windham. So there's right to Brad, good luck, Blackjack Mulligan. And I got that via fan mail.
Grandfather to who?
Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas.
You said Barry Windham.
Barry Windham's
was
daddy.
His son.
Yeah.
Oh.
Barry Windham's his daddy. After that, we have a fan mail that I got from Bob Backlund, and this came back in December of 2012 to Brad. Merry Christmas 2012, Bob Backlund, and he actually signed the date 12/3/12. That's when he signed it for me. After that, the late Brad Armstrong. He was always my favorite of the Armstrong family. Very cool autograph. Got him to sign that in Atlanta at a, what was it called? I don't remember. It was a fan fest they did one of. I think I mentioned it in the A's as well, but it had nothing but tag teams that year. After that, we have Memphis legend Bill Dundee, Superstar Bill Dundee. We got this signed at WrestleCade the first time we went. And here we go, Buddy Colt, who recently passed away, to Brad from Buddy Colt. He was a legend before. I believe he had a car accident that ended his wrestling career. They say he would have been great if he wouldn't have gotten hurt. But great autograph from Buddy Colt. After that, we have Billy White Wolf. He was I got that fan mail, but we've made him before at the gathering and stuff. But that's Billy White Wolf. To Brad Rochester's the best wishes, Billy White Wolf, 7/16/13. That's how long it's been since he signed this. And then we have Wild Bill Irwin, an old picture there of Wild Bill Irwin. This was via fan mail. And Booker T, 5-time WCW champion Booker T. We met him at, where did we meet him at? WrestleCade. WrestleCade, yep. And then we have Brittany, who we also know as Santana Garrett, but in TNA, she went by Brittany for a short term there. Followed by, now this isn't a wrestling success per se, but he's on stage in the WWE, he was a guest host. This is Bob Barker. Very cool Bob Barker autograph. At a Money Damn Raw. After that, we got Bunkhouse Buck. He signed that at a WrestleCade show. Yep. I believe the first time we've met him several times since then. The first time we met him would have been at either the first or second WrestleCade we went to. After that, before they became known as something else, it was Blake and Murphy was tag team in NXT. So you got Murphy, who is now part of
House of Black.
House of Black, correct. And then Blake, who was in the other group, was what, Gunner, what do they call him? Forgotten Sons.
Yeah.
So both of them guys signed that for me, though, through fan mail. Then we have an autograph of Bray Wyatt. Love this autograph. I got this from Legends of the Ring. Legends of the Ring is some vendors who do autograph signings with many wrestlers, and they oftentimes will take WWE guys off and do them. To that, I had fan mail from classic wrestler Bobby Blaze. Very, very cool. He put, to Brad, life's best to you, Bobby Blaze. Then, Bobby Bold Eagle. Best wishes, Brad. Bobby Bold Eagle. It's another legend. NWA legend. Got that via fan mail. Then we have the Barrio Brothers. Barrio Brothers. These guys were at the Gathering #1. Correct. They were both super ticket guests. So we got them. And how about Bailey? Love of Bailey. And this is on the NXT title photo. This is another one that I got from the Legends of the Ring guys. Then we have, to Brad, Bill Alfonso. Love Bill Alfonso. Very fun manager from ECW days, Bill Alfonso. And he was at the Mid-Atlantic Legends Fan Fest, the last one that they done in Charlotte. So it would have been about 2016, something like that. To Brad, best wishes, Bull Dempsey. This was fan mail via the Performance Center back when Bull was with WB still in NXT. How about a trio here? I got all three of them to sign it. It is the Blue World Order, signed by Blue Meanie, Stevie Richards, and Nova. Yep. And all three of these, no, I got Meanie and Nova through fan mail. So I think I got Meanie first. Then I sent to Nova. Was able to get it back. Met Stevie Richards at WrestleCade. Yep. And then Bobby Fish, current AEW superstar. I got this while he was with NXT. He signed it for me. And here's one that you wouldn't think you'd get through fan mail, but I did several years ago. Bill Goldberg, to Brad, Bill Goldberg. And this he signed this through a gym that I believe he owned the gym. I can't remember exactly where it was, but he periodically signed fan mail. And I got a couple of times from him. Here's another one from Brian Clark, aka Adam Bomb. You've just seen that yesterday in the A's video. And so this is a good one. Brian Clark, 3-time world champ. This is another, like I mentioned in the last video, I was talking to him via Facebook, and I was able to get him to sign this for me. After that, Barry Windham. Met Barry many times. Love Barry Windham. Former member of the Four Horsemen, former NWA champion. Big fan of Barry Windham, and got that at a fan fest. I believe it was NWA Fan Fest. I think it might have been at the first one. If not, it was at not the Gathering, but the Mid-Atlantic one. Here's a Briscoe Brothers picture. This is only signed by Jerry. I never met Jack before he passed away. Jerry signed this for me, though. And Baron Von Raschke. There we go. I believe he was a vendor at a Mid-Atlantic Legends Fan Fest. You remember? Pretty sure he was.
First time I got him. Mid-Atlantic guys that were at those, I don't remember.
Yeah. Bob Caudle was definitely a Mid-Atlantic Legends Fan Fest guest. Boris Zukov. Got this via fan mail. Great autograph from Boris Zukov. To Brad, all my best. Boris Zukov, 2013. And here we go. Recognize this guy. Yeah, it's Baron Corbin. Ooh. Happy Corbin now. The Baron Corbin NXT picture. This is before he ever debuted on TV, so I was able to just print out a picture and send it to him, and you see, doesn't even look like when he debuted. And here we go, Big E Langston. This is before the New Day. I got him to sign this outside of WWE show. This is before New Day. He signed it there in gold pen. Big E. How about Bull Buchanan? That was via fan mail. I think he lives in Georgia. I think he's a police officer now, actually. But Bull Buchanan. And Brandy Rhodes. This one came from High Spots. Dr. Britt Baker from a Pro Wrestling Crate. Very cool autograph. And this young lad, Becky Lynch, from the NXT days. Yep.
Big time Bex.
Big time Bex now, but that's the younger version right there. How about the Brooklyn Brawler? We got him outside of WWE's show while he was still there working in the back. Bolo Mongol. You may know him better as Demolition Axe or Masked Superstar, but there he is on a Bolo Mongol picture. We met him many times, so I've been able to get, I believe, all of his gimmicks on a picture. Basically, I don't think I got the machines, but basically got all of them. That's a cool Bolo Mongol picture. Blacktop Bully. Also Demolition Smash, actually. So there's a WCW picture from Barry Darso's days as Blacktop Bully. How about Black Pearl? He's more of an independent wrestler, but he's one of the Samoan relatives, relative to The Rock and all them. He was at a show in Easley, I believe before Braden was even born. Then we got Brute Force. How about Brute Force, guys? There we go. Love some Brute Force. That was a great independent team. We got this picture, I think, in a Liberty, South Carolina show.
Yep.
And then Brody Ray Chase. Might have been the same show, actually. But he's another independent guy. Billy Brash. He wrestles now in AML. This was the same show, actually, in Liberty. He's good. This guy's good. If you ever seen Billy Brash, check out matches from AML Wrestling and then all over YouTube. He's very good. I was hoping he would get signed one day. I think he's got hurt several times now, so I haven't seen him in a year or two. And here we go. We got the Bravado Brothers. Great tag team from Ring of Honor. Actually, I believe it's Harlem is actually NXT now as Andre Chase. Yep. Brian Cage. This comes from a Pro Wrestling Loot. This is before he was ever signed by Impact or AEW, so very cool. All right, and how about Byron Saxton? There's Byron working it out, Mr. Announcer guy. To Brad from Byron, thank you for your kind words. God bless. How about Bobby Roode? This would have been done at a, I forget who was sponsoring them. Where did we go? Cricket? No, it wasn't a Cricket. It was the Impact show, and they were.
It was him and Madison Rain, right?
Him and Madison Rain were both there, correct? Signing autographs. He was not the friendliest of fellas, but he was there, and he did sign it for us. I forget exactly where it was. And then how about Bret the Hitman Hart? This will be a fan mail. Bret Hart signs through fan mail all the time, guys.
I thought we had that. No, we don't. That was.
And Bobby Lashley. Now, I got this when he was gone from WBE. Actually, I believe while he was in TNA, but I got it through his gym that he had, I think, in Colorado. I could be wrong. How about Barry Horowitz, guys? Great fan of Barry Horowitz. Got that via fan mail to Brad. Stay cool. Barry Horowitz, 2012. Brad, the Blue Meanie. Here's Meanie by himself. Very cool. Fan mail. And then followed by the Boogeyman, who also signed via fan mail. To Brad, Boogeyman, I'm coming to get ya.
He's actually nice in real life, too.
Yeah, he's nice. Bob Orton Jr. We met him many times. I think I got him for the first time at Wrestle Reunion in Atlanta, the year of WrestleMania in Atlanta. Then we have Cowboy Bill Watts. He signs via fan mail. How about Bill Apter? He was there at the NWA Legends Fan Fest in Atlanta in 2011. Braden was just a wee little founder. He was doing a lot of the talking. And he was also at several of the other ones. So I don't remember which year I got this signed, but he did. Oh yeah, there we go. August 2011. He actually put it on there. So it was 2011 in Atlanta. Then we got to Brad, Billy Gunn. There is fan mail from Billy Gunn, guys. Very cool autograph. That was via fan mail. And how about Bullet Bob Armstrong? He signed fan mail before his passing, so that's a cool autograph. And Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Yep. He signed this via fan mail, and it took like 2 years to get this. And I was in contact with his wife via Instant Messenger, I believe, on Facebook, and I had asked him about it, and then she ended up responding, saying they had moved, and his fan mail was in a pile. And then eventually she said, okay, let me pull it out, and she had him sign it and send it to me. Here we go. Billy and Chuck. Billy Gunn, Chuck Palumbo. Great tag team. Got both of those via fan mail. Black Bart, who we've seen several times. We got that at a fan fest. And the Bella Twins. They signed fan mail back. And I got this after they left WB before they came back for their big run. So they both signed this via fan mail. At somewhere in California. I doubt it works now, though. Bam Neely signs fan mail. Bam Neely had a short term in WB. He was on the ECW brand. And how about Buff the Stuff Bagwell? Buff 2008. That's right when I started going to shows with my wife after I got out of the Marine Corps. Very cool autograph of Buff, followed by Bobby Eaton, the late Bobby Eaton who just passed away last year.
R.I.P.
Yep. To Brad, best of luck, Bobby Eaton.
He was a really nice guy.
He was very nice. We met him, got a picture with him many times. To Brad, the Barbarian. There we go, the Barbarian. This would have been at that same show in Easley. I went with my wife. Braden was not even thought of yet. Butterbean. Now, Butterbean, he had that WrestleMania match with Bart Gunn. He actually had his own seal. He would sign the picture, and he would put his seal on there for you. He was at WrestleCade in 2019? Yes, 2019, before COVID. Billy Kay, part of the Iconics, and Bianca Belair. There's 2 for 1 right there.
The
Both of those guys.
EST.
Yep. Both of those signed via the Performance Center for me. Brian Pillman Jr., we got him to sign that at WrestleCade 2019. And then we got Sparkplug Bob Holly. He signed fan mail for me for that picture right there. Brother Love was at WrestleCade a couple years ago. Got him to sign that. And then Brian Kendrick signed this outside of the WWE show. I'd say, what was it? It was right before everything closed down. Early 2020, before everything closed down. Bill Mercer. This is an autograph. This is a pickup I got from KNS. One of their virtuals. And Buddy Roberts, same thing. Another autograph I picked up from KNS WrestleFest. How about BB? This is another one I picked up from, I might have got this one from T-Mart. And Bart Gunn. I know that was T-Mart.
Yeah, that one's also T-Mart.
And the Briscoes. The Briscoes I picked up from, where did the Briscoes from? One of them, it might have been, it could have been High Spots, T-Mart, or KNS. I was getting a bunch of them at the time. The Booty Man. This is another one. I got this one when he did a virtual signing last year at one. Oh, my book done come undone on me. Let me show you. I'll fix it in a minute. And the Berserker. This one I got from T-Mart. And then we got the, what the heck they call themselves? The Blues.
The Heaven, no.
Blues. Jacob Blue and Eli Blue. Something like that. But there we go. Both of them signed it for me. My book keeps popping open on me, guys. Quit it. After that, we got Bruce Hart and Brian Pillman. But Brian didn't sign it. This is just an autograph from Bruce Hart, followed by an autograph from Brodus Clay. Both of these are bought successes. Bruce Hart, High Spots, had sales for him, and Brodus, I think I got from Wrestling Universe. Was it Demon 666? I think is what he goes by. This was in a Pro Wrestling Loot. Billy Kidman did a virtual signing with KNS. The Bushwhackers. This is actually just Bushwhacker Luke. He was a guest at T-Mart's table in Atlanta's Fan Fest in 2011. Butch Reed. Now, I was supposed to meet Butch Reed, but then the 2020 gathering didn't happen, and then he ended up passing away. So I ended up having to buy an autograph from one of the vendors. Bo Dallas. Another autograph. I got that from one of the vendors. And Brooke Hogan. There we go. Too bad she did a virtual with High Spots. This notebook ain't no good. Better switch it. How about the Butcher? Butcher Rocks. To Brad. That's another one that I got from either KNS or T-Mart. I forget who done it. Brad Rocks. The Butcher Rocks. So it was one of the. So I think I've got every gimmick that Butcher did that I have actual photos of. Brad Maddox. That was a box that says to the Wrestling Universe. Butcher and the Blade from AEW. They did a virtual with KNS. You check out KNS WrestleFest on Facebook. They do a lot of the current guys and a lot of the AEW guys. So you could get some good autographs. How about Bear Country? They were also with KNS. This was right after they debuted him. And then the Best Friends, Chuck and Trent. KNS again. Brian Myers in a Pro Wrestling Crate. Here's one of my favorites. Most recent fan mail successes. This is from Braun Breaker. I sent that to him not long after his debut. He signed it to Brad. Best of luck, Braun Breaker. Big fan of his. Of course, the Steiners are my favorite tag team, so very excited to see where his future goes. Then we go to the Big Show. This is actually a bought success. We're going to meet him this year, though, at WrestleCade, and we'll see what we get there. I'll let Braden get something. How about Buddy Matthews? Right there, Buddy Matthews, guys. Followed by the Bollywood Boys. They were at WrestleCade last year. This Buddy Matthews from WrestleCrate, but the Bollywood Boys were at WrestleCade last year. And Bronson Reed. Very cool autograph from Bronson Reed. And I have a little card here. This is, I forget this guy's name. He signed fan mail for me and put a little flyer in here. Brian Breaker or something like that. There we go, guys. That's what I got in the B's. Check us out next time when we go to the C's. Bye, guys.
See ya. Bye.